My friend keeps telling me I have a cool job. Personally, I think it's just work, but apparently spending your day on a small island in the middle of Kaneohe Bay is normal. So come to work with me. Also, side note, here's Carlos's abandoned child. Bretman, if you're watching this, please come get her because it's real ghetto in this parking lot. Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Tahiri. I usually go by Tai. I moved to Hawaii in 2017 to study marine bio. I started volunteering out here in Moku'olo'i in 2019. I worked my way through a few different positions, got my master's, and now I've worked my way up to a senior position where my title is the instrumentation specialist.
You have been promoted.
So this is my commute. Most people drive to work. I have to drive to work, walk down a pier, wait for a boat, take the boat, and then walk all the way to the lab. Technically, my workday starts the second I open that gate because it takes 10, 15, sometimes even 20 minutes before I actually make it to the lab to sit down. Depends on when I'm getting picked up or where I'm getting dropped off on the island. First things first, I go say hi to the fish. Then it's time to check on the lab and make sure everything survived the night. We have a lot of systems running out here, so a big part of my job is making sure they're all behaving themselves. And when they're not behaving themselves, well, that's where I come in. I also run an experiment. Right now I'm working on a filtration project using water collected from coral colonies. Then it's upstairs I go to prep everything I need for my filtration work. Job involves helping other researchers get set up for success. So this is Maddie, a PhD student in the Tobo lab. We're going over her summer experiments so I can figure out what she'll need. It's a prototype of a 3D printed stand Stanley has been working on. Stanley's always encouraging me to record more. He doesn't like being on camera himself, which I respect, but he absolutely inspired this masterpiece. 5-second preview of a brain rot video I made in less than 5 minutes. Next, it's time to start my filtrations, and as you can see, I even tried to get Stanley in front of the camera, which, by the way, he was the one that told me to record because I forgot to. As you can see, after about an hour of filtering, this is what I'm left with. Then it was time to filter the second container, which literally felt like 2 hours long. So, of course, we had to take a dance break. And just like that, the day's over. Tomorrow will be different problems, different experiments, different things breaking. But for today, that's what a day in my life as an instrumentation specialist looks like at Moku'olo'i.